Right, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video. This is another unboxing. So I've purchased some pinguiculars off of Facebook, from someone who was selling some pinguiculars. So I purchased two rotundiflora, one Aphrodite, and then one Ehlersier. And then the seller also messaged me and told me that he's thrown in a little freebie for me too. So he did put the name in the chat, but I didn't write it down. Right, so let's here's the parcel. I believe they're sent bare root, so I've prepared some soil, I've prepared some peat with perlite, and then mixed in quite a lot of sphagnum moss. So I'm going to be opening these up and then transplanting them after I show what they look like. So right, I'll turn the camera around and we can get this open. Right, so I'm going to get straight into it because they have been packed. I think they've been in the box for 3 days now, or maybe 4. So I'm going to get straight into it. Before I even open this and look, I'm going to just say pinguiculars, they do not travel very well. They are very, very fragile. So I'm not expecting these to necessarily be in amazing condition. And just know that that is absolutely fine. That's what I'm expecting. So just before I see what these are. Oh, that is the one that he told me he was sending me for free. So Agnata Crossethos. Yeah, wicked. Oh, thank you for writing that down. Right, okay, so 2 are very, very, very tiny. So I don't know if that is one. I'll just pop that there. I'm assuming that's, what is that? Let's open that. I don't know what that is. Because the 2 rotundifloras are going to be tiny, tiny, tiny. Yeah, there we go. That's one of the rotundifloras, I assume. And that is absolutely tiny. That is really cute. I think, oh, unless that's the extra, because he didn't say how. Oh no, I think that may be the extra. I don't know. I'll pop that to one side. That's really cute. Right, I'll just pop that there. Right, yeah, and then I reckon that's probably the freebie, and then these are going to be the rest. Okay, so what have we got here? Oh yeah, the rotundiflora. So that's going to be the Agnata Crossethos, I would assume. And then we've got the Ehlersier. Yeah, right, cool. Let's go with this one first. So they look like they're packaged pretty well, and they are bare root. How am I going to do this without mixing them up? I should have given myself a little bit more space, really. Right, let's cut that. I need to sharpen this knife. This knife used to be the sharpest thing ever, and now it's kind of been used. There we go. Right. So there should be 2 in here. Yeah, I think he grows. Oh my god, that's so tiny. Okay, cool. Right. I'm gonna get a 6 centimeter pot right away. I'm gonna pot them up as I go because they're in a dry. They can handle being a little bit dry, but I just don't want them to be dry for too long. So I'm gonna pot them up straight away. Right. So this is the mix that I'm gonna be using. It is 99% sphagnum moss, and then the rest is a little bit of peat and a little bit of perlite. So these are so small. I'll put the prices. How much did I pay for these ones? I think these were £4 each or £3 each. These 2 here, they are so tiny. I've got to be very careful. How do I get these 2 apart? There we go. Right, so I'm just gonna drop one on each of that, and then I'll place it gently. So let's move that. I say place it gently, I mean get it a bit better into position. So the best thing to do with pings is to keep them in a relatively humid environment. I'm just going to place that because these are very, very shallow rooted. Generally pings are very shallow rooted. I believe the Mexican pings anyway. So I'm not worried. Oh, let's get this stick Oh no, it's gonna push it. Let's put that somewhere. Right. Oh, this ping seems to have like buried himself into a little crack. Right. I'm thinking like that might do. So let's leave that like that. I'll spray them with some rainwater in a moment once I've got the rest out. But so far so good. They're so tiny and cute. But right now we've got their Hellersiae. This one should be a little bit larger, and these ones, from what I recall in the picture, they kind of look as though they're a little bit fluffy, even though they're not like fluffy. They've just got a lot more texture, and they get a lot more pink, from what I remember, if I'm remembering correctly. So let's get this one out. I'm hoping this one is going to be a really nice colour, or nice size at least. Oh, cool. Okay, right. So it is really small. It's very dry. Right. Okay. So it's like really dry. Okay. Cool. Right. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that damp as soon as I can. I'm just gonna get some. I'm just gonna grab a pot of soil. Right. So I'm just gonna put some water into this little tray here. Just to help dampen them a bit quicker, because they are super dry, and I'm like not worried that they're gonna die, because I know how, like personally, I know how dry they can go for how long. But I just wanna, like, it's so dry. Let's just give that a little dampener, and then I'll get this little guy in here too. Just have some floating pings. Right. Yeah, there we go. Right, so whilst they're sitting there doing their thing, this last one is the most fragile one out of all of them, because these are quite relatively small. I thought these would be fine, but this one is the Aphrodite, and it is like, they have very long leaves. So I'm a little bit concerned. However, it does look like he's packaged it really well. He's used like 2 pots, one on top of the other, to protect it. Right, let's just hope that I'm holding it up the right way. This one, like, just, I know it's gonna look terrible, but like, don't be alarmed. Let's try not to cut through the thing. Right. I can hear like the soil going around everywhere. Oh, it's stuck to my finger. I'll just cut this side, and then it should. Oops. Right. Oh wow, that is massive and very messy. Right, how am I gonna tackle this? I'll leave that there for a second. The leaves don't look too damaged, like they are a little bit battered, but they don't look snapped. I can't obviously see the bottom half, but so far so good. Right. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so large. Right, cool. I'm really excited about that one. And I'm really excited about all of them. Oh yeah, and the extra. I need to Google what the extra even looks like. Let's now try to get these ones in here, because I feel like they have soaked up quite a bit enough. So it actually looks like there's 2 here, and I'm not gonna, you're all screaming, no Jerry, don't touch it. Right, I'm gonna leave it as it is for a second. And then, right, let's place that like that. And then I'm just gonna get that around it. Yeah, there we go, that's good. Just like that. I don't know how well you can even see what I'm doing. So the roots that it does have are in contact with the soil, and that's fine. So let's get one more pot for that little guy, and then I will get this Aphrodite out of there. Right, there we go. So I'm really excited to get these new pings, because these ones are relatively uncommon, not very often available. Well, I think the Aphrodite is sometimes on eBay, but the Rotundiflora I don't think I've seen, and then the Hellersiae I don't think I've seen for like available online either. And then the, what's this name again? Where did I put the box? Oh, Agnato cross Sethos. I hadn't even heard of it before, so I'm really excited to get these new ones because so far all I've got Pinguicula Weezer, Tina, Esseriana, and is that all I have? Yeah, I think that's all I have at the moment. Yeah, I think so. Right. Let's get this little guy in there. Right, okay, so I really appreciate the freebie as well. If you're watching this video, thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. Let's get you in there, and I'm just going to butt up some of this soil around just so there's definitely some contact there. Pings grow really, really quickly. So I'm not worried at all about the health of these. These are all going to grow really quickly. And now that, I don't know if the grower kept them in a cooler environment or a warmer environment. But as far as I'm aware, these are all Mexican pings, meaning they are subtropical pings. So they don't go into a dormancy necessarily. So I'm going to keep them just in my room. And they should grow quite quickly. Let's just stick that in there just to let it soak up some water. I need to remember which one's which. Will I remember? I'll remember from the video. Yeah, I'll remember. Watch me not remember. Right, okay. Right, now this one, let's... I don't really know how to... I think I'll lay the pot down and try to, like, release it from the pot. Oh, yeah, it's coming out easy. Oh, nice. Wow, that is massive. Okay, let's get rid of this. Right, I need a bigger pot. Well, I have a 6cm pot. I probably should put it in a bigger pot, shouldn't I? Yeah. Right, I don't think I've got any bigger pots in my room at the moment. Yeah, I do, don't I? Where are they? Right, let's just have a little look at this first. I'm going to give it a little, very, very gentle shake. Oh, right, one of the leaves has come off there. All right, that leaf is not attached. This leaf is dead. This leaf is dead. Right, I'm just going to gently turn it up. Oh, it's got a flower coming as well. Right, this leaf here is snapped, so I'll take that one off. Okay, right. Oh, wow. Right, I don't want to touch it too much in case it just falls apart. But I'm actually surprised at how well it posted. Well, I could spray it down with some rainwater and it'll get all the soil off of the leaves. But for now, I actually am going to put it up into this 6cm. I know it probably could do with a larger pot. But just for now, I'll transplant it once I've let it settle. I'll transplant it into a larger pot. I'll use the soil that it's come with. Can you see what I'm doing? Yeah, you can. And then I'm going to get this in and around the edges. This one's nice and damp, so it's not dry. Oh, that flower is intact as well, which is really cool. So I did put some of the sphagnum moss and peat mix in the bottom before placing this in there. And do I have a little stick or something? No. Let's just gently try to... that leaf snapped. I'll just pull that off. Right. So gently... Right, that's in there just fine. Okay, so I think what I'll do... Because this one's really damp, I don't necessarily need to water it. Let's just get a bit more soil in there. Oh, how much? This one was £10. These ones were £4 each, and this one was was it maybe £6? No, not that one. This one. This one was maybe £6, maybe, or around that price. Maybe been a £5. Yeah. So I think in total I paid £29, which sounds like a lot, but it's actually a really good price for plants that don't really come up very often. And the thing is, when pings come up on well-known websites, they just sell out instantly, so it's really hard to get your hands on any of them. So this is looking good. I'm happy with that. This leaf is broken, but like I said, pings are really, really quick growing, so I'm not worried in the slightest about them bouncing back. Right, let's move that out of the way. Oh, let me try and get you a closer look. I know it looks a little messy, looks very messy, but you can kind of just see the really pinky purple color on there. That is what the majority of the plant turns into, and it will look stunning once it's growing. And this, like, is it like a lance leaf, I suppose? Like a long thin leaf is good. Like, it's going to be really nice to have that in my collection, so I'm excited about that. Let me grab another dish. Ew, the fly just flew out of that. Right, let me try to dribble some water on top of it to see if I can get rid of some of that soil. There we go. That's a bit better. There's a lot of soil in the center, but it'll disperse in time, so I'm not worried. There we go. That's better. So it does look messy at the moment, but I'm really excited to have that in my collection. So that's really cool. That makes up the entire video. So I'm going to turn the camera around. Right, so that is going to make up the video. Thank you, Daniel. I just remembered your name, Daniel. So thank you for sending me those. Thank you for selling them to me. And thank you so much for the freebie as well. So I've got all that mess to clear up. Yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe to see more. I will keep you guys updated on how well they do. I'm expecting them to grow relatively quickly, so I should be able to do an update in like a month, maybe a month and a half. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in my next video. I'll see you later.